Ever wondered how identity politics shapes your sense of self? It's more impactful than you might think. Today, I'm diving into how identity politics can influence your self-worth and how gaining awareness can enhance your life. Identity politics is about people aligning themselves with groups based on race, gender, sexuality, or other characteristics. While it can foster solidarity, it often leads to confusion, disillusionment, or even false perceptions of oneself and others. Why? Because these identities can become so intertwined with our self-worth that we start to lose sight of who we really are. Take smokers, for example. People who identify as smokers find quitting incredibly difficult. It's not just about the nicotine, it's about the loss of an identity. The fear of losing this sense of self often keeps them trapped in the habit. It's a perfect example of how deeply identity politics can root itself into our psyche, essentially how we box ourselves into a strict ideology. And it's not just about habits, it affects how we see the world. Those in power often use identity politics to manipulate us. By appealing to our sense of identity, they can sway opinions and influence actions. It becomes easy to see enemies where there are none, or to blindly follow leaders who claim to represent our group. So, how can we combat this? The key is awareness. By recognizing the role identity politics plays in our lives, we can start to untangle our true selves from the identities imposed upon us. This awareness fosters critical thinking. It allows us to question why we believe what we believe, why we value what we value, and to make more informed decisions. Improving self-awareness also boosts self-worth. And when we understand that our value doesn't hinge on these external identities, we become more resilient. We can quit smoking without losing ourselves. We can engage with others without the need for labels. We can see politicians for who they are, not just who they claim to represent. Identity politics is a double-edged sword. It can bring us together, but it can also tear us apart. By becoming aware of its influence, we take back control. We reclaim our true selves and strengthen our self-worth. So next time you find yourself aligning with a particular identity, take a moment to reflect. Ask yourself, is this truly me or just a part of me? By doing this, you'll be taking a significant step towards a more authentic, fulfilling life. Thank you for tuning in. Stay aware, stay critical, and remember, you are more than just your identity. Until next time,